Hello guys, welcome to my guide where I'm going to show you what build I'm using for speed killing and speed running in Smith, but that you can also use it for PvE, bosses, even raids, because I think this build is quite strong. I just got rank 1 in Tianing speed kill, so I think this build can work pretty well if you know what you're doing. And I'm gonna show you the way I play exactly. It's not too complicated, you just need to use things on cooldown very often. So the weapons I'm using are Quaker Spear, Nameless Sword, and these inner ways. You need a sword morph with a Nameless Sword, Mara Shan for damage, Battle Anthem for damage, and this for damage too. Mystic skills, important, these four, you need them absolutely. Soaring Spin does a lot of damage, Dragon's Breath a lot of damage as well. Drunken Poet makes you use Dragon's Breath with no animation, and I'm gonna explain why later. And Lipid Toad, you should have this, it does quite a bit of damage, it's not too bad, so yeah. I'm gonna show you some examples of how to play with this build. So first thing off, I'm going to talk about the skills, the mythic skills that we're going to use in this build. You want to animation cancel all of them, and this is not an animation cancel guide, but I'm gonna quickly talk about it. Basically, after any animation in the game, you can press the deflect button to interrupt the animation and be faster with your next attack. For example, the Sober Sorrow of the Spear, you can animation cancel with the deflect, like this. You want to do this with every single skill that you use, because otherwise you're going to lose so much time just doing nothing, basically. Because Sober Sorrow otherwise looks like this if you don't deflect. And the same concept applies for this. So the first skill that I'm going to talk about is Soaring Spin. It does a lot of damage and needs 2 hits with a sort of gap closer as a first hit. It's going to look like this, with the deflect at the end. Make sure to don't deflect too early or you might lose out on the second hit. The second skill that I'm going to talk about is Drunken Poet. This skill works very well in combination with Dragon's Breath because it intoxicates yourself without any animation, so you can do it basically immediately, like this. I'm intoxicated now for 30 seconds, which means that for the next 30 seconds I can cast Dragon's Breath without the drinking animation, like this. Without being intoxicated, the animation will be way longer. So now I'm going to talk about the weapons. The spear in this build only has one use, which is this ability called Sober Sorrow. It's a buff that lasts 10 seconds, it's a damage buff. So when there is downtime, or when there is, like before the start of a fight, the boss is not targetable like Wolf Maiden, you want to use it and animation cancel immediately, like this. The sword has one main combo, which is Daunting Strike into the heavy attack charged, because if you do this combo, you can release 3 waves hit, like this. Many people ask me, how do I do this twice with one single Daunting Strike combo? And the way I do it is, basically you need to animation cancel the first hit, but not with the deflect, just with another heavy attack. So when you hear the second ding, you just release the button and press it again, and it's gonna look like this. See? It's faster than holding it down all the way like this. And I'm gonna show it again. As soon as you hear the second ding, you just release and press it again. The other skill is more situational. What is the name of it again? Shadow Step. You can use it to hit a target from range, and it's very situational. It does quite a bit of damage, especially if you're close, but I don't recommend using it often because it consumes stamina and you want the stamina for this. But this is great to use if you animation cancel it like this. And you can do it and be ready to attack immediately. There's a more advanced combo with the sword that I'm gonna show you now. It's very situational again, but you can animation cancel the second hit of the Q, of the daunting strike, and you will be able to enter this faster, and it's gonna look like this. And that's basically it for the guide. With the spear you only use it to buff yourself. And I explain the main combo of the sword. You want to use Soaring Spin and Dragon's Breath on cooldown, intoxicating yourself with this, cancelling the animation, doing a lot of flames and stuff. So yeah, let me know if the guide was useful at all. I hope it was for someone at least, and I could make more in the future. I was thinking about making a speedrun guide specifically for Tianing and Wolf Maiden, but I don't know if people will care about it. So yeah, let me know. Bye.